Hey guys,
Good afternoon, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, this show, man, we're halfway through season one, and it's just been an absolute delight to watch this show. It really has been.
I think there's like 13 episodes.
Oh, it's 13. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
They're almost halfway there.
We're getting close.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like, it's really just kind of washing over us. This first season is I've never seen a police procedural done this way.
No, never. I can see why people say this is by far the best police show ever made.
And somebody pointed out on Patreon that like they do take a while between certain seasons because HBO didn't consider it a hit.
Okay.
So they were allowed more time, but at the same time,
Sure.
HBO was like, yeah, just get it out whenever you want, basically.
Okay, so it wasn't one of the Game of Thrones where people are hanging on the edge of their seats wait for the next season.
Because they had The Sopranos at the time.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like this isn't feel-good material. You know what I mean?
Really. Yeah, not really at all. It kind of makes you bummed out, honestly.
Yeah, this is dark. It's very nihilistic, very defeatist,
Really
but also realistic, right? I feel like this is a really realistic look at the problems of the drug war. Most police shows don't do that, right?
Yeah.
Most are procedurals. Most are, and I'm not saying they're bad. Some of them are great, but you get a crime, you catch the bad guy.
Yeah.
Rinse, repeat, right? Which they can be a lot of fun. Some of my best shows did that.
Yeah.
Or my favorite shows did that, growing up. Magnum PI wasn't a cop show, but it was that formula, and I loved it. This is obviously different. Like, no, let's take a real look at what these issues are. Why are criminals hard to stop? Well, because they're incredibly replaceable.
Yeah.
And why are cops? Why is law enforcement sometimes so ineffective? Well, because it's a bureaucratic mess sometimes.
Yeah. It really holds a mirror up to culture. And, I mean, this happens today as well. But like, it does hold a mirror up to society, and it really shows you this isn't.
I don't really consider this that satirical. I mean, I feel like this is pretty straightforward.
I don't say like it's satirical at all, but I'm just saying it's like this is what's happening.
Sure,
it's straightforward to the point.
Right. Okay. I thought you were talking like satire. Like,
no, I don't. No, this is not satirical whatsoever.
Okay, yeah,
this is pretty realistic. Obviously, we don't have this. I'm sure in real life, it's deeper than this, right? Obviously, way more complicated, way more characters we would get in the show. But in terms of TV and really dramatizing
what you can do is a dramatization of this. You have characters like Bubbles, right? Who step in and represent large swaths of people, which is what you have to do in a television series, right? You can't have a cast of 900 that changes every 6 minutes. But this handles all of these issues, I think, very well as far as laying out a systemic, large problem without an easy solution. And every time someone seems to come up with the one solution, you realize one solution isn't the solution.
It trickles down, like they said in the first episode.
Absolutely. All right, we should go and jump into it here. We do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. I'd like to give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Suya Gundavarapu, Weird Magic, Torgeir Lingstad, Derek Peterson, and WerePanda47. Thank you so much, guys. We're really happy here with us.
We really are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've come your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Wire, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're at on YouTube. So by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, you can check over our Patreon page and keep on going. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You'll only see us for copyright purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Omar's boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
They caught him?
They picked him up last episode. So they did kill him. We thought they were just going to grab him and torture him.
Oh, I was pretty sure they were going to kill him.
Well, I thought they were going to hold him for information.
Right.
But,
Well, they probably did torture him for information. He looked pretty tortured.
I thought we'd see that.
Oh, stealing electricity from another building.
Oh, maybe it's not him.
Oh, it looked like him. Wallace, yep. Oh, this is just sad.
It really is sad.
Sleeping on the floor, stealing electricity.
A broken window. Harsh realities, man.
Yeah. You watch this too, you see something like this, you're like, man, because the kids are all the runners and calling out for cops and stuff. These freaking kids don't have a chance.
He got a bottle thrown at his head for playing with a toy.
Right.
That's messed up.
Come on, get up. School day, y'all gonna be late. Let's go, get to school.
Oh my God, there's so many kids.
Oh, man.
That happens like y'all don't go to school. Soon enough, they're gonna be calling around. All y'all gonna end up in foster kids.
Oh my God. So he's having to
be a
parent?
This makes me want to cry.
This is really sad.
It's a lot of pressure to put on a kid.
Impossible pressure.
Yeah.
And what else is he supposed to do in this situation except what he does, to make money?
Yeah. Dude, my heart goes out to anybody that's in a situation like this. This is awful.
It's just no way to win.
We talked about in dodgeball earlier, being born on third base.
And these kids, exactly.
Really
nah, man, ain't getting no 2. Come on, man. If you ain't greedy, take a chip.
I know this is a dark show, but I hope some characters get a happy ending. I really, really do.
Me too. I almost said I'm sure they will, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Where am I?
Oh. Go show it, TT. Come on, man.
Yeah, abandoned vacant building.
Maybe foster care is not the worst outcome. I mean, you got to get these kids a clean home and a bed and some hot food.
That's him.
Yeah.
They put him right out in front of their house.
You see?
Oh,
yeah,
God, yeah.
This is gonna be a tough watch today.
My God. He looked like he felt really bad about it, too.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who called it in.
He is.
Yeah. Like, these are the people you work for, man.
They've got him displayed on the hood of a car like a deer. That's just...
Why put it right there? They might not even know that's where the kid... Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're obviously...
But not for Wallace.
But yeah. That might have been my favorite cold open so far on the show.
The show does not pull any punches.
Yeah.
Like I said, holds a mirror up to, like, what's actually happening. But, like, any good TV show, any good drama, there's a balance between darkness... And the show is humorous as well.
Sometimes, yeah.
Don't get too comfortable.
Right, yeah.
These people are. Now I'm curious to see how Omar reacts to this. I think he's going to go scorched earth.
Oh, Omar's going scorched earth when he finds out. Yeah.
He might be working with the cops too. Then
that's possible because he got McNulty's card when he met McNulty.
Yep.
And he told him about the guy who they think shot. That shot the security guard.
Yeah.
He's like, go ask him. Actually, found out his other friend died.
Yeah.
So maybe. Omar's a pretty fascinating character. I hope we get a lot of
Very
him.
complex, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of screen time so far, but
right.
The scenes we have gotten with him have been fantastic.
Prodigal son.
These are for you, McNulty.
We reasoned that despite his negligible Irish ancestry...
God.
Do you know what we do here, McNulty?
What we do here?
That was one of them, what do you call it? It's a question you don't really have.
Rhetorical. Yeah.
You were being rhetorical and reasonable, sir.
Not so much suck-uppery.
Yeah.
It's a simple but effective way to do business in a town that has 250 to 300 cases a year.
God, what is the population of Baltimore? It's not one of the biggest cities. That's a lot of dead people.
Yeah, it really is.
Mistakes lower the unit-wide clearance rate. And that can make someone who is otherwise as reasonable as me...
unreasonable.
Start catching cases again or you're dead. Yeah.
I expect to see you back here next week when your shift rotates to night work.
There's no way he's going to do it. This is not going to be done in a week.
No. It's impossible.
Yeah. They're just now starting to follow their pagers.
That's what I'm saying. They'd have to have some pretty incriminating evidence in a week.
Yeah. A big eureka moment.
Yep.
He's up early today.
A lot of pager activity last night, too.
Yeah, you missed it. Yeah.
He's trying on brand new clothes and putting them back.
Watching old black and white movies, too.
I thought he looked fine before.
Yeah.
Still looks fine.
Dress for success, I guess.
Just for the job you want. Oh.
No woman takes that long. Where's his mother?
Around the way.
Yeah, you friends?
They're just still together, aren't they, technically?
Technically, I think. Unless it's just like a...
Yeah. Hey, it was getting good.
It's unmonitored.
It's what?
It's unmonitored. We can't listen to a conversation on unmonitored payphone.
What's that mean?
So you gotta have someone watching the phone? Yeah.
So we gotta be out there on those rooftops for hours, watching these assholes talk on the phone?
Yes, Herc.
Why do you think you're there? It's not your brains.
This, right here. This is the job.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lester.
Now, when you came downtown to CID, what other kind of work were you expecting?
He's still a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where at?
And even if you explained it to Rawls, he wouldn't care.
He does not care. Do you think the police helicopters will keep showing just like incidental footage sometimes?
I wonder.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's expensive to get a helicopter.
I'm really, for a shot like that,
Unless the actual Baltimore PD's like, yeah, we'll do a flyby for you.
Right.
We're on our way.
Or they just shot a whole bunch of it at once.
That's probably what it is, yeah, for sure.
Damn dog got Norris, too.
You didn't think to warn me? Yeah, too much fun not to.
So brutal.
Nobody knows him.
My guy Barksdale's coming back on them.
In a big way.
Jesus, they must have killed this kid 4 or 5 times. Waiting for crime lab?
Over an hour. Only 2 units on the street, and both of them are up at the city council president's house.
What happened there?
Someone stole his lawn furniture.
Oh my God.
I mean, yo, when you picked up that phone, what you think they was gonna do, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I like what you said about all that killing, you know? Especially that part about how it ain't gotta be like that.
Yeah, he doesn't want this either.
Thing about it was his eye. His eye was blown out, and the other one was open. And yo, D, it f***ed me up.
Yeah. Oh, this poor kid.
It's like he's looking out, like he sees everything, you know? Don't think about it.
Look at that child.
Both of these guys don't want to do this.
Just let it go.
That's a lot to ask of a 14-year-old or whatever.
And I bet he wasn't that much older when he had to kill...
Yeah. The woman, yeah. Now you can record it because you see he's on the phone. Yep.
Yeah, Barksdale kid on the line.
He's beating someone.
Prez came in clutch last episode.
Yeah, I love the fact that Lester and Prez are like actually capable in the right role.
Yo, what up? Yo, you ain't here? Hold on. Yo, Strings. It's D.
Now you're getting names. Yep.
What you mean? Enough to bring home, right? You know, man, whatever.
Now they have his number. Yep.
If Rawl screws this up, we'll be so mad.
They already tried the once when they rolled in and tried to arrest everybody for
so frustrated.
Yeah.
The young boy who was with him, light-skinned kid from the cemetery.
Where?
In the alley behind the 800 block of Argar, right across from the low-rises.
Shot?
Stabbed, beaten, burned.
Jesus.
Yeah, we got to get with Omar.
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh my God. Okay, Jimmy. Driving like a stuntman there.
It's not often that I see respondents come so prepared for a juvenile commitment meeting.
In addition to those signed statements from Preston's sponsors at the Police Athletic League.
Oh my God.
Which indicates that he is enrolled in the GED program at the Baltimore City Community College.
He has no idea what they're talking about.
Can I ask how this young man is able to afford not one, but 2 attorneys from your firm, Mr. Levy?
This is pro bono, Your Honor.
No, it's not.
However, we will contend that it was Preston who was the victim of a brutal police beating, indications of which are still evident on him, Your Honor. He struck back.
And the walk away?
Preston was heavily medicated when he left the Cheltenham facility.
Oh my God, this guy sucks.
He was simply trying to
also,
get back to see his
this
grandmother.
is why you don't beat suspects.
Right, that's true.
Morally, and also because, you know.
You heard a case, yeah.
I don't know, I'm ready to be good.
Oh my God, this should not work.
For any monitoring calls. She's on a fixed income, Your Honor.
How about he calls his probation officer twice a week?
Oh my God, they can't even check on him?
Yeah, Johnny Cochran.
Seriously.
The lawyer is a scumbag, but...
I mean, I just feel like if any of the stuff that he just told the judge it was ever found out, he could be disbarred, right?
For sure.
That?
Oh, 100%.
Not that he's clearly worried about it.
Nah, he does this a lot, probably.
Where's the scam out here?
Johnny.
No scam. Thank you, man.
You walked away with your life, man. You didn't get out of this.
Yeah.
Right, Lavelle? Oh, Mr. Straight Time Bubbles. You know, gotta give a little something back when they least expect it. Me and okay, we got something on, too. Got a plan.
Dude, just work. Just stay there working.
Yo, all that time I was resting, got me thinking. Got good to me, too. Copper house.
So they're stealing copper from buildings to sell it?
Yo, if you ain't got dreams, Bubs, what the f*** you got? Thank you. Come on, dreamer.
Just the dark episode.
Yeah. I think they just stole all of that fruit there, by the way, that was in the cart.
It's a nice little pan down to reveal that.
Yeah.
Carve, call for you.
Yeah, hello?
You ain't gonna believe who I'm looking at right now.
Again, he walks off.
Ding.
Oh my God, they're gonna go grab him and beat him again. And he's even out legally.
Stop beating him, first of all.
These two are idiots.
They really are.
They use codes to hide their patron phone numbers. And when someone does use a phone, they don't use names.
And if someone does use the name, he's reminded not to.
Yeah.
It's pertinent.
Conspiracy. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
We're building something here, Detective. We're building it from scratch. All the pieces matter.
Yep.
Can learn something from Lester.
Lester knows his stuff. Pro. Yeah. Probably the smartest cop on the show as far as the rank and file detectives here.
Definitely the most qualified. They could all learn from Lester.
Seriously.
He's seen it all. All the pieces matter too. That was the
yeah. Oh, come on, man.
Dude. Force when necessary, man. Jesus.
Home monitoring?
Yeah, man. If you ask questions before you start wilding on, you might save everybody some trouble.
I mean, really, yeah.
Juvenile judge, man. He saw my potential, okay? The juvenile system in this city is f***ed up. It's a big f***ing joke. No offense.
It's funny. How about the apology for punching a kid in the face?
Yeah. Give me a ride down to my grandma's. We'll call it even.
I think it's the least you can do.
It's the least you can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave the kid CTE.
Right?
A little late in the month for this, don't you think?
What you mean?
Oh, she hasn't been getting paid, and she's still buying groceries.
You stealing from me, Cass?
Yeah, she is.
What?
I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Jay. Be right on this.
I can't. It's Rawls. He wants warrants today.
This is so stupid. Yeah. We've already done this once.
You got a ballistics match between the Crescent Girl and the two dead mopes in the project where Barksdale hangs. Run with it.
That's true, but still, yeah.
Charge the mope and work it more afterward.
That's not... Make a miracle happen. You know?
Right.
He's just
going to blow the case.
Yeah.
It's just going to keep blowing cases.
God, this is frustrating.
It is.
String of Bells pager number?
Stinkums too, I'm pretty sure. Very sweet. If they moved around a bit more without problems.
Yeah.
Tell them to go to that one payphone in the courtyard a little too much.
Let's get one shot of this guy.
I haven't written down his name because I know he's pointless.
Yeah. Just walks in.
I don't know this guy's name.
He's lit at 9 in the morning. Yeah, probably. I just kept it going.
Right. He's got a 36-hour bender.
Yep.
Detective? Detective Polk.
Polk.
God.
Oh my God.
It's a time to just cut this
Go
guy
home.
loose.
Yeah. Go sit in a sauna. Sweat that out or something, man.
Why did you even come in today?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really up for this drug thing, you know. Maybe if Mahone was here, I could get into it more and learn some new tricks.
This guy's a waste of space.
He is.
Medical.
For alcohol abuse. Either dry yourself out or go up on those rooftops wet.
I think that's a fair choice.
Have him go with somebody for sure, because he'll blow this whole thing if he's by himself.
Sir, I'm going to... Good luck with the case.
So he's going to go medical?
Good.
I mean, he probably should.
That's good.
Ballistics match to a couple of unrelated drug murders. How can he charge that?
Maybe he can charge anything he wants, get credit.
How is it the same gun? I don't feel like D'Angelo killed other people.
Well, he shot the guy.
Right, but they're talking about two random other people. I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
He plays stiff every now and then, but he's a good man. Are you kidding me?
I believe that.
You guys got to make your move soon. All right? I'm sorry to say. Freeman?
All right, well, take it.
So it's all stat chasing is all that we're really doing here?
I think you tell Daniels.
What other choice you got, huh?
Right? What else are you going to do?
We go to Daniels. If he fights, he fights. And if he gives it up to Rawls, then f*** it. We were never going to do the case anyway.
At this point, what do you have to lose, Jimmy?
What is he going to do? Go to the judge and tell again?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. He does seem pretty self-destructive. He's not wrong in this instance, but...
Speaking of self-destruction, do you think his drinking gets worse? Because we saw the last couple episodes, he's been really tying one on.
Probably.
They're going to get arrested or worse. That's the bad dog.
Oh, come on.
Idiot.
Well, this is ballsy.
It's stupid.
I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. Ow, what are you doing? Come on, leave me alone.
What do you want, dope or something?
Mostly, yeah. Come on.
God.
You can't leave me here, man. You gotta stay with me. All right, let's stay with me. All right.
right. Take all of it?
Either you step up or you send us all home.
So this is on me.
I don't see anyone else in charge of this detail.
Rawls is a major.
It doesn't matter.
The chain of command might mean nothing to you, McNulty.
What'd I tell you?
What else can you do? Maybe there's something you can do. I don't know what it is. Yeah. But now it's like Stinkum there behind him in the picture.
It's a bad name.
It's a terrible name.
Like, week 3 of having that nickname, be like, guys, I'm good at other things.
Guys,
too.
right.
I don't
right,
just stink.
I'm really good at basketball. But can we do something with that?
Like, nah, you stink.
Right. I can throw a football. I can cross stitch. Something.
Hey, guys, I'm here. It's me. Football.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, how we doing?
We're doing good.
Is somebody watching them right now that can get his picture?
I don't know. They're supposed to be.
Right.
Everybody a little depressed, right?
Oh, yeah. Ain't no surprises yet.
He's covering for her.
I mean, ain't nobody showed no money since.
You gonna keep it humming though, right, cuz?
I think Wallace got to him a little bit.
He must have.
All right, baby. Take it light, but take it.
Yeah.
It's like, how good is Wallace going to feel about that $500 after everything?
It's guilty.
Oh, yeah, I mean, really. Yeah.
Blood money.
He doesn't look any happier.
Oh. And you missed it, didn't you?
Oh my God, he missed the whole thing because he was.
You're an idiot.
I mean, you gotta go, but he missed that whole exchange.
What P was that? Like
3 minutes.
They're gonna charge you what, 45, 50 cents a foot?
For copper that isn't stolen.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
35 cents. 35 cents a foot. And that's on the respect I have for y'all, okay? What y'all trying to do in our community.
30 cents a foot. Take it or leave it.
Take it. It's stolen anyway.
You charge these prematurely, and Barksdale will change up on us. The work we've already done.
I can't tell you how to run your case, Lieutenant.
This guy sucks.
A favor.
In that case, no. Sorry.
He did what he could. Rawls just sucks.
Sucks so hard, dude.
Who's this?
Hey, y'all want to see him?
Who?
Brandon, my boy.
Oh, it's Omar.
It's gross.
Yeah, again, just sad.
30 cents a foot. Gotta come back at a mother for that, you know?
Yeah.
No. The kids. It says boys to talk with Omar.
It's my night with the kids.
All right, let's see.
You know what's going to happen? His wife's going to hear about this and lose it, and she's going to be right, you know?
For sure. I get it's your job, but...
Right. Tomorrow, man.
Why don't you just let me... Oh, man, what's that? What's that?
Well, at least he isn't getting beaten up again.
Right.
That boy ain't got no luck.
It's true.
What you gonna do with your money? You know what you should do? You should take the whole roll and go do something nice for your girl.
All right, just take care of those kids.
Yeah, well, anyway, you got enough money to go get yourself one now.
He's busy raising a dozen kids.
He told me to punk y'all for a little while, see who was still holding money at the end of the week. Was they snitching? Sterling and Kaz?
No, that's not a snitch.
No. Yeah, we don't.
Omar just found your stash because he's good.
For sure.
Homicide. Okay, you two, sit right here, okay?
Oh my God.
You know, it's a school my mom said we had.
I know. We will. Okay, you stay there.
You are not a great father.
He's not, man.
I'm sorry to say.
I'm sure he cares about his kids, but come on, dude.
He does, but he's taken Bubbles to one of their soccer games and now taking them on a ride to the police station with Omar.
This is not a
get it together, man.
Kids,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I want to see what his reaction is going to be now on the street.
Damn it, man. Scorched earth.
Yeah. He seems very capable.
That's a great shot.
With the ball rolling. Yeah.
You up to this?
Pay it back, Omar. Pay it back.
I bet he knows 10 times as much as they do about what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Saying, why we ain't in no real police office?
Oh, we look like you, Omar. Out here on our own, playing the game for ourselves.
Kinda.
Yeah.
For one thing, y'all did take his stash.
For another, he was looking for you, Omar. That's what all the cigarette burns were about.
Yeah.
Broken fingers, cracked forearms.
What I do, straight like that. So ain't no sense y'all even troubling yourselves over that, because, man, the way I feel right now today...
He was such a good actor.
Yeah, he's crushing his performance. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
You go alone?
Yeah, and I ain't liking none neither. But you know, you can only treat a young man like a boy for so long for they buck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Anyone gonna come after Omar, they're gonna know Omar is coming after him.
Oh, indeed. I heard it might have been Weebay, Boy Stinkum, and Bird. He was down with the snatch, too.
I think Stinkum was there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And Weebay, they said they paid him, too.
West Side Exchange, numbers encoded, right? 3 minutes later.
See, they got the whole thing, yeah.
This one from the same payphone that went to D'Angelo's pager to start the whole damn thing off. You see that?
That's after they grabbed him. Yep.
I'm thinking this comes from a payphone over by the Greeks.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what you can do with that, but you do have the whole thing, yeah.
Well, we're not up in time, are we? In this case, we're never where we need to be.
I don't know that that's his fault, though.
He's one person.
Right. He's just yelling to yell at this point.
He's frustrated. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Bad time for y'all?
Yes.
Compartmentalized.
Right.
You don't think Daniels isn't care? He cares.
Right. He's not in control of when they get affidavits and stuff and warrants.
So I'm getting arrested on Tuesday?
Tuesday, yes, Tuesday.
By the police? The police?
They pretended to be cops.
Weebay had handcuffs.
They handcuffed him. What about these guys?
That's Stinkum. That's Weebay. Yep.
No.
Oh.
I thought they were there.
No.
They're probably in the car then. I mean,
must have been.
Because there was like 4 guys in the car.
Right.
It's a match.
Yep. So who went in and grabbed him then? Because I thought maybe I have Weebay's name wrong.
And to do what?
The right thing.
Fight for a case the deputy of operations doesn't even want.
That's true too.
No. I like my career. Thank you very much.
Oh, screw your career.
That's all everyone's worried about.
A 380.
Yeah, 380. You get him, you get the gun. Because Bird too dumb to throw a gun like that off. Okay.
Okay, what?
I'm your man.
You saw the murder.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
And you ain't afraid to go into court downtown and testify against one of Barksdale's people?
Omar don't scare.
My people have developed information that ties Barksdale to 3 killings.
I hate you.
D'Angelo Barksdale, not Avon.
D'Angelo on behalf of Avon.
He went over his head.
And what's more, not one of those cases is strong enough for court. You know that.
So we bring the Barksdale kid in, throw a little mind at him, and the case becomes stronger.
You've had him in the box twice before.
Yeah.
So we re-canvass, develop fresh witnesses. The case I charge on today can be twice as strong by the trial date.
What about get there before you charge him?
It was McNulty himself who made the ballistics match on these murders, and he's telling me to fight this. He knows you don't have a viable prosecution. So do you, so do I.
This is really bold of him.
It is.
I'm spending $2,000 a day over the unit operating budget to staff the case.
Yes.
If Major Rawls is right, then he will be just as right a month from now.
This makes sense, yeah.
But if he's wrong, if he can't convict or if the Barksdale kid doesn't flip, then it's too late to do anything else.
That makes sense.
And at that point, there isn't going to be a thing that you or me or Rawls here is going to be able to say to that judge.
Yeah,
that was actually, this is a dumb idea to rush this.
Look at everything we have.
You're right.
We're so close.
He doesn't drink anymore, doesn't drink on duty, doesn't drink and drive, Detective?
Don't do that.
Major, you got to help me on this, Michael.
Every cop is, though. That's the problem. He's like, whoa, you want me to go down this
One of them went down
road?
to medical.
Right, yeah.
The murder warrant's on hold. The deputy gave us another month.
There we go.
Gave himself up as an eyewitness in the Gant murder.
Well, Omar.
And Greg said to tell you she'd write it up in the morning.
Give him a hug.
Yeah.
Lieutenant. Thanks.
You want to go drink in my car with me?
It cost you?
Yeah.
Probably.
I feel like Daniels and Jimmy are both heading down a dark path for their careers.
For sure.
You know, to do their jobs well.
That's why this show's frustrating.
I know. The system they work under is a nightmare.
Well, it's interesting. I keep thinking about when he's like, I'm asking as a favor. It's all favors, right?
Right.
I do this gets done, but this is the ramification. Look at Lester. Yeah. Lester's a perfect example of it.
Right. He does the right thing. He spends 13 years and 4 months buried.
As far as storytelling goes, brilliant. That image of Brandon, and then we close on it as well.
Right, yeah.
I love it when films and TV shows do that.
Yeah, that cold open really got to me, with showing Wallace in his completely hopeless life, having to take care of these kids. I'm assuming their parents are gone, in jail, or dead, using. Whatever. Yeah, or using, yeah. And so he's like the fourth to be the responsible one to kind of help him out.
Yeah. It really sheds a light on that too, because we see Wallace as a child,
right?
Because he is, obviously.
Yeah, it's nice that we know who the actor is as an adult. So it's like, so he seems as a kid. It's like you don't lose focus on the fact that this is a kid. It's a very child Michael B. Jordan.
It is. By the way, he's got a movie coming out in March. I saw a trailer for it. Looks awesome. Yes. But he's huge.
Of course he is.
But no, like it's like I said, the last episode we saw him playing with a toy.
Yeah.
And now he's literally being a father figure to these kids. It's an impossible situation to be in when you're a child yourself.
Yeah, he's a kid who's had to do this. Of course, he's going to end up in the role that he is, in the job that he is, making money the only way he can. Yeah. What else is he going to do? Go work for minimum wage, at a fast food restaurant and take care of 8 kids?
I don't fault any of these characters in the show for having that occupation, for doing that. I mean, obviously it's not ideal. It's when you start committing murders and torturing, it's awful,
Yeah, I think on that side, with the show, I think the idea, like we see the systemic problems in the police force, and they were really highlighted in this episode.
Yeah.
Well, we see the systemic problems on the street as well, because it's like it just gets handed down, and someone fills the role. And I guarantee that Avon and Stringer came from the same stuff, and there was someone 20 years older than them that did the same thing, and it's like this is the one way you can live your life now.
Well, we saw that in the episode where Avon goes and sees, was it his brother?
I think it was his brother. I think it was an older brother.
They were talking about it then.
Yeah,
and everybody rises these ranks. We see D'Angelo gets risen up a little bit.
Stinkum did. Yeah, he got elevated.
Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace did too. Yeah,
it's insane. The juxtaposition between that and the police force. It's the dysfunction within it is insane.
It's all kind of run on self-preservation all the way. Both of them, they're mirrors of each other. It's just, I'm going to do the path of least resistance that's the best for me and my life and my career, and I will fight anybody that kind of threatens that. It doesn't matter if the system works or not. That's what works for me, and it's just frustrating.
And as far as mirrors go, I mean, Omar, Jimmy, really Jimmy's crew,
right?
One and the same in terms of like being the fly in the ointment.
For sure.
It's just so well done and so compelling. I could cry just talking about it because it's so good.
Because Jimmy pointed out, right? We're basically you. We're on the outside fighting a system.
Why not work together?
Right.
Let's bring it all down, man. I mean, I hated that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jeopardize my career. Screw your career,
right? Well, it's not screw. I mean, you can kind of say, like, I get it. You're a 60-year-old man, but at the same time, your career shouldn't be in jeopardy for doing this.
Yeah.
That's the bigger issue. Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't want to hey, I've been a cop for 30 years and I'm 5 years from my pension. Let me throw all of that away to solve this murder. Of course you're not going to do that. I wouldn't expect anyone to. But it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be if we do this, it's going to be throwing my career away. And that's the problem.
That's why it's so cynical.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, like I said, I said the first episode, I don't really blame Rawls for being Rawls because he's just as trapped in this idiotic system. He's got someone upstairs breathing down on him to clear these murders, right? Sure. So he's doing all this to clear these 3 murders off of his books. He doesn't. It's all self-preservation for him too. He doesn't have a choice but to be him.
Yeah,
it's frustrating for all comers involved. The one cop at the beginning was like, "You fix this police department, I'll give back half my overtime."
Yeah,
it's just that's the level of frustration that these guys are at.
I would love to see. They have like on YouTube, psychiatrists react to whatever.
Right? Yeah.
I want to see an episode like detectives react to The Wire. Just to see how they can relate to that.
Absolutely.
Obviously, it's probably different.
Sure.
In different cities, obviously, but this is.
They pick Baltimore, but yeah, I feel like it's pretty indicative. I mean, I'm obviously no expert, but of the problems around the drug war, kind of universally. But you're right; it is Baltimore specific for sure. Maybe it's different. I know. Was it David Simon that had done ride-alongs with?
Yeah.
Either with police or with media or something. People were saying
he did ride-alongs for police. It was somebody said on Patreon. That was to work on his first show, Homicide: Life in the Streets.
Someone said that and that Was it Richard Price? It was somebody else on the show that
I don't think Richard
was somebody was a journalist in Baltimore. Well, also.
It might have been David Simon.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might have been Ed Burns. It might have been Ed Burns. But yeah, so it is Baltimore specific, but it's pretty realistic for obvious reasons. You had people that know what they're talking about with this city. My curiosity is, from exteriors, it's pretty clear. Like they show the ocean and stuff. On some shots. It looks like they absolutely filmed this in Baltimore.
They did.
I'm kind of wondering how the city of Baltimore feels about how they're portrayed in this show, because I don't think it's in a good light.
It's probably not, honestly.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know if it's accurate. I've not been to Baltimore.
Sure. I've driven through Baltimore once.
Sure.
Going to Annapolis.
My assumption is maybe they look at it in a hopeful way, being like, it is what it is. This is what we're dealing with here.
Right.
Obviously, some people aren't going to love that.
I mean, we're still early in the show. Maybe like the city steps up, on some levels, like in the further down season or whatever.
And also, this isn't everybody.
Right.
They're focusing on a specific
problem, and we're getting 20 characters that we're really looking at.
Yeah.
Really compelling ones. Johnny's in jail. It probably should be the man.
Should be.
I love you, John Boy, but you're a menace. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.
Yes.